In our collective consciousness, the word desert conjures images of vast, sun-scorched landscapes, perhaps the rippled sand dunes of the Sahara or the arid expanses of the Arabian Peninsula. However, unbeknownst to many, the crown for the world's largest desert goes to a place that defies the very stereotypes we've harbored about deserts: Antarctica. That's right, Antarctica, an ice-covered polar region where 90% of the world's freshwater is locked away, is a desert. This fact not only forces us to reconsider our definition of a desert but also invites us to question how much we really know about our planet. So, what makes a desert a desert? The prevailing factor is precipitation, or rather, the lack thereof. According to scientific classifications, a desert is an area that receives extremely low levels of precipitation. While the Sahara may receive minimal rainfall, the South Pole receives a scant 10 mm (0.4 in) of rainfall per year, making it the driest place on Earth. That's a figure that should make any desert dweller jealous. Additionally, the defining features of deserts include barren, windswept landscapes with limited flora and fauna, criteria that perfectly encapsulate the conditions in Antarctica. Indeed, with only 2 flowering plants that can endure its harsh environment, Antarctica is as barren as any traditional desert. What sets the Antarctic desert apart is its scale. Unlike most deserts that cover only portions of continents, the Antarctic polar desert spans the entire landmass of Antarctica. Within its perimeters, particularly in the McMurdo dry valleys of East Antarctica, there are places where it hasn't rained for 14 million years. That's an aridness that is unparalleled elsewhere. A staggering 98% of Antarctica is enveloped by a permanent ice sheet, which has been forming for 45 million years. And its thickness can reach up to 4.5 kilometers, 2.7 miles, in some places. Such numbers not only emphasize its desert characteristics but also magnify the critical role it plays in global freshwater storage and sea level control. Despite being an expansive desert, Antarctica is not homogeneous. The interior, which is incredibly dry and sees limited cloud formation, averages a mere 50 mm (1.9 in) of annual precipitation, mostly as snow or ice crystals. However, the coast of Antarctica experiences a maritime climate, influenced by its proximity to the ocean. The coastline can receive more than 200 mm (7.8 in) of precipitation each year, highlighting the regional variations within this polar desert. Such diversity in climatic conditions gives rise to unique and ethereal weather phenomena, such as frost flowers and solar halos, offering some of the most surreal landscapes on Earth. To put things into perspective, let's consider the size of Antarctica in comparison to other deserts. Covering 14 million square kilometers, 5.4 million square miles, the Antarctic desert dwarfs its nearest competitor, the Arctic polar desert, which stands at 13.7 million square kilometers, 5.3 million square miles, and it's almost twice as large as the Sahara Desert at 9.2 million square kilometers, 3.5 million square miles. Interestingly, while Antarctica is categorized as a desert, several nearby islands such as the South Shetland Islands, South Georgia, and the Falkland Islands are considered tundra. Although tundra and desert share some features, like receiving minimal rainfall and supporting limited vegetation, they diverge in temperature and soil conditions. Tundra is characterized by a layer of permafrost that remains frozen all year round, whereas deserts can exist at any latitude and elevation, from searing hot to freezing cold. The classification of Antarctica as a desert has far-reaching implications. It influences geography curricula, informs climate research, and even affects our understanding of how life survives in extreme environments. Most importantly, it compels us to think critically and challenges us to question conventional wisdom. As with many aspects of science and nature, Antarctica reminds us that the world is full of wonders that defy easy categorization. To fully comprehend the complexities of our planet, we must be willing to re-examine and, when necessary, redefine the terms we take for granted. At the heart of this discourse is an invitation to engage in intellectual exploration. As we journey through the repository of surprising, challenging, and often mind-blowing facts about our world, we not only inform ourselves but also evolve in our understanding. Let this Antarctica paradox serve as a reminder to always question, to always seek, and to never settle for the superficial answers that seem obvious but are often misleading. In this spirit of relentless inquiry and wonder, we continue to delve into the mysteries of our world. Whether you're a longtime follower of intellectual pursuits or a newcomer eager to learn, you're invited to join this odyssey of discovery. Keep questioning, stay curious, and remember, the world is far more intricate and fascinating than it often appears to be.